AEW. We have a real treat for you this week. 4 matches to get us going with some crackerjacks. Continuing where we kicked off most weeks, it's Tanj versus Mistash in the rivalry that will never end, but is the most one-sided rivalry ever going. So let's get on in. Here he comes, the current #1 contender.
The following contest is scheduled
Tanj the Great.
Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 255 pounds.
255 pounds of pure orange mass. Here he comes, making his way to the ring, the #1 contender, looking to hold down his position and dominate Mistash yet again. He's yet to lose a match in the KEW, but some will point to the fact that he's wrestling one of the weakest wrestlers over and over again. He's not really being tested properly yet, so this will be another one-sided affair, we feel, but it'll keep him on top of the pile and keep him going for his #1 contender spot, which in the coming weeks we'll see, and that will lead him hopefully to a title. We're not far away from our first pay-per-view, only having 6 in the KEW. We'll see if we can crown a champion before then.
And his opponent from London,
And here she comes, Mistash.
weighing in at 100 pounds.
Mistash with the sash. Showing off the glorious moustache. She points to Tanj. She wants a bellyful. Hopefully not a him. Not or she's eaten a belly full of oranges before she came out to try and gather some elicited Tanj power. We're not really sure. What we do know is that she might finally be looking to get a win in this rivalry that's been perhaps one of the most one-sided the KEW has seen. As she slowly rolls into the ring, Tanj in the background there wasn't even watching her. He doesn't care what she's up to. He's grown tired of the rivalry. He's using it purely as a means to get himself to the top with a 100% wrestling record. His moustache shows off the stash. And of course remember from our last episode that a lot of wrestlers were getting a bit lively after their rivalry games. This was one of the ones that didn't, however. Maybe because Tanj keeps putting Mistash in the corner. And here he goes immediately straight into that corner in the turnbuckle. Good few hits there and a nice kick to the guts and immediately grating the face along the rope there. And a swift DDT to follow. Plants her face into the mat. Oh, and a stomp on the guts there and steps over as well. That's a large man to have standing on you. Tells her to get up already. The fans are here for a show. And she's not going to agree. So he goes to the outside of the ropes. I'm not quite sure what he was doing out there. But now he's been clotheslined over the top rope by her. Rookie error from Tanj, perhaps thinking he could have more time to celebrate. And now Mistash is at it and she gets a clobbering in the back. What are they doing? And a stomp to the face. And a knee to the back of the head. It's only a matter of time before... and another knee to the head as well. He's managed to push Tanj off for a moment. That might give her a little bit of respite. And she's thrown straight back down. Dodges the stomp. But he's straight on top of her again and he's got to pummel the face. Another kick and an elbow to the back, right in the kidneys. That's a sore one. Working those kidneys again and a nice stomp there. Going after the fingers. The tiny, tiny hands. Stomping away on them. Now taking the chance to show off to the crowd as Mistash rolls out the ring. And oh my goodness, Tanj is on the top rope. That's a large man. He's pointing at the man in the front row. I don't know why. Mistash is up. Down he comes. Oh, he's missed though. Mistash might have to swing the momentum here. She's back locked up in the grapple, but no, it's Tanj. No, she's elbowed him. I thought he was going to pick her up. Oh no, he's throwing her straight back down. And it looks like she might have twisted an ankle there. She's up and she's bouncing around him, and a facebuster out of nowhere onto that hard concrete surface. But he's straight back up. The abominable tangent straight into the steps. Oh, Miss Tash there, taking full advantage. And Tash looks a little winded as he's back to his feet. He slowly makes his way back into the ring as Miss Tash makes her way back out. Neither competitor sure what they're doing, it seems. A few kicks to the gut and a DDT for his troubles. Now she goes for the pin. I don't think it'll be enough, but she's going to try. I thought she might have dazed Tangent, who might still be winded from his trip into the stairs. Oh, and that soft loafer in the face yet again. He'll be well accustomed to that, Tangent. She's had weeks of it. And oh, she's off the top turnbuckle with a flying clothesline. She's taking the risks now. She's determined to try and get some sort of win in this rivalry. She drives his head into the concrete. And again, mashing the brains of Tangi's up, but I'm not so sure he knows what day of the week it is. He's reversed it here and sent her straight into the metal advertising post there. Now Miss Tash might be the one questioning what day of the week it is. Oh, Sanj body slams her on the outside and she's straight back up. But he's not done with her yet. He's got her bent over. Oh, reverse scorpion lock on the floor, and she managed to reverse out of it somehow. Got the leverage to flip Tange down. He's got hold of her now and launches her across the side of the ring as we're at a 7 count, and Tange is back in. Miss Tash is on her feet, and I think it'll be up to an 8 as Tange sits in the top turnbuckle. Looks like he's waiting for his opponent, waiting too long. Miss Tash gets a free hit in. Now she's up on top of him, on top of the turnbuckle. Hurricanrana off the top rope. What a big move. She goes for the pin. The ref's all over the place. 1. Just a 1 count. I thought she might get more out of Tange for that one. He was caught with his pants around his ankles, not taking it seriously. And Miss Tash shows him that she's a competitor in her own right, and that she's not one to be taken lightly. Oh, nice shot to the spine there for her. And Tange jumps over, and she's on top of him, and now she's pummeling his face in. 3 or 4 swift hits to the face, and Tange's head has taken some damage here, and now she's wiping his face on the mat. And an elbow to the back of the neck. That's going to be a stiff one. Stomping on the kidneys again. Oh, and a flying lariat's caught him, but it's not knocked him down. And now he's got back control of her and grabs hold of her with sheer brute strength. He's got her on the ropes. Drags her off the ropes. Oh, dear me. DDT off the middle rope. And Miss Tash might be out of the count now. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. She's managed to get her arm up somehow. I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure she knows what day of the week it is anymore. RKO out of nowhere! Tange for the victory! 1, 2, 3! Wraps it up pretty succinctly. There's a 100% record for the number 1 contender. And he had absolutely no trouble there.
Here is your winner.
Miss Tash still yet to get even close to a victory in this rivalry. But he's fast becoming one of the KEW's premier athletes. And you can see why. There's a large orange mass as he continues his ascent to the top of the tree currently, and he wants that title round his belt. That's what he's gunning for. We'll move on to our next match here, another rivalry one. We will see the Spyclops take on the Assassin, and this got nasty last time. The Spyclops pulling a chair out and attacking the Assassin's arm. You can see there he's holding the arm in his that he was attacked last time round. The Spyclops already in the ring. And here comes the Assassin, not waiting for the bell, he's straight in. I told you this one was nasty. He's in and he's giving him a pummeling already. The ref says break it up, break it up. He pushes the ref out of the way, and nothing but stomping the life out of the Spyclops on the floor. The referee finally gets between them, and the Assassin's already done some damage there. The Spyclops on the floor, caught napping, whilst the Assassin came in early. But he's already shifted the momentum, and now he's on the offensive. He's looking to put the Assassin in his place as he rolls him up for a giant powerbomb and then picks him up again. The sheer strength of the Spyclops on display as he slams him into the mat. Rolls him over. Working the knee of the Assassin. He knows that if he can't get up high, he can't use those legs to generate the power to jump on. Slams his back into the mat. Already it's looking bad for the Assassin. Went for the surprise sneak attack, and now he's just being powerbombed around the ring by the Cyclops. It's just absolutely manhandling him, destroying his back. He's going up top here, dives off the top rope with a giant elbow straight to the chest. That's got to have winded him, if nothing else. Showing off in the corner. And now look at the brute strength from the Cyclops here. Picks him up and slams him back down on that back again. His back's already taken a huge pummeling, and not another powerbomb. Up he goes, down he comes. Oh my gosh, he's in the centre of the ring. This one might be over before it's even begun. The Cyclops is absolutely destroying the Assassin. He's working on that arm that he destroyed with the chair last time around. And a bit of neck wrenching here. The crowd not happy. They wanted to see more of an effort made here. And so far the Assassin's had nothing but an absolute pummeling. And this looks like it's going to be bad to worse as the Cyclops is working something up but misses. The Assassin gets away from it. Oh, and then dives off the middle rope with a nice face buster. That might be just a bit of luck that the Assassin needed to get back into this. Oh, rolls him over and kicks him in the kidneys. It's a nasty kick, that one. Drops the elbow, drops the knee, run on the elbow. And to weaken the arms of the Cyclops. I'm not so sure it's a brilliant idea. Oh, and it's very nice. 2 knees straight in the chest of the Cyclops. Might have winded him a little there. Oh, and he's stomping that knee. Trying to weaken that lower base. If he can't generate the power from there, he won't be able to lift him. And oh, he's splashed him in the corner. Nice diving elbow and a kick to the midriff for his troubles. And then drops him out, the powerbomb out of the corner. And the Cyclops all of a sudden looks like he's on the ropes. The Assassin's come back into it here. Picks him up. Whips him round off the ropes. And hurricanranas him down for his troubles. He's got to drag him out of the corner. I'm not sure where the Assassin's trying to put him. He's got him out of the corner. He's got him maybe where he wants him. Oh, he's got him up here. And he's got him in a leg lock. Will the Cyclops tap already? No, he uses his brute strength to get out of it. Brilliant counter from the Cyclops, and it's changed the momentum of the match completely. He ducks over and jumps over the Assassin, then picks him up and slams him back down on that sore back. That back that's already taken so much punishment. His swift punches and a kick to the guts for his trouble as well, and another. More kicks to that guts. He's really working the abdomen. My goodness me. You can only but feel if he's able to pull off a spear here, the Cyclops, then this might be all over already. He whips the Assassin into the ropes, ducks on the one, goes off the ropes himself. Giant clothesline, almost took his head off as he spun around. And you can see there the Assassin rolling around holding his head. The Cyclops has him up. He's got him up on his shoulders. Nothing good could come of this. But the Assassin's managed to elbow his way out of it and bounces off the ropes and up over. He's got him in a headlock with his feet. He spins around and hurricanranas him down. That could be the break that the Assassin needs. Oh, that's a nasty one. Straight in the gentleman's giblets. 2 legs in there. And then wrenches the leg again. Working on that power base to try and hope that the Cyclops isn't able to generate the power down low to lift him or get the power to run at him effectively with those spears. A nice neck drop there for the Assassin. He's got the Cyclops on the ropes now. He looks like he's choking him on the rope as well. Dives off the rope, up on his man. Facebuster! Very nice combination there from the Assassin. Very athletic off the ropes, stomps on his back, and now the Cyclops is in all kinds of trouble here, because we do know how much the Assassin loves the top turnbuckle. And a moonsault off the top! Oh, it's a massive moonsault! And all of a sudden the Cyclops is in trouble, and another moonsault! Just off the mat this time. The Assassin all over the Cyclops here, gets him back up, whips him into the ropes. Oh, but he's missed his drop kick there, and that's allowed the Cyclops back into it with a nice clothesline though from the Assassin, and another. Now he's caught him and trips him up, and oh, he's smashed back into the mat, and he holds his back. And another moonsault. Oh, but he's missed it, and that's got to be devastating for the Assassin. His midriff has got to be absolutely killing him now. He's whipped into the ropes. Oh, Superman punch. Oh, so good we're getting a replay. And that was it. It's ended the match. He's knocked him out cold. He Superman punched his head off. My goodness me. The Cyclops out of nowhere, absolutely wrecking the assassin. Oh, it looks like it's gone down as no victory. Interesting. I don't know why. We move on to our next match, which sees Benji take on the Firefighter. Good to see the Firefighter getting another outing. Although, after the last time Benji had a singles match, he was attacked by James the Cat after it. So you do have to wonder if James the Cat is planning some more interference here. But here comes Benji.
Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 203 pounds.
203 pounds of pure British muscle. It's Pokemaniac Benji. The crowd soak up and adore him. He's one of the more popular athletes in the KEW. We've seen plenty of him since week 1. And his rivalry with James the Cat is one that's left other rivalries such as Tange versus Miss Tash in its wake. It's certainly been a good one. Of course, last week, Benji winning the match, but not just finishing things there. He put James the Cat through a table at the end of it. Speared him clean through it. We can only hope that James the Cat is okay and that he's not been hospitalised by the incident. We've not seen hide nor hair of him since. And it was a devastating hit. Still, we'll focus now on today's match. And Ben's next opponent. And here he comes, the Firefighter. Fresh off losing to Dude Jeans in an Iron Man match, which some will say was a great game, great match, but he'll feel completely aggrieved. The Firefighter should have put it to bed, and he should have been back in the match, but for a questionable rope break decision from the referees. He doesn't look like he's happy. He looks like he's out for revenge here. He's an angry man on a mission. And he doesn't have time to have people like Benji get in the way. And here we go. Oh, Benji though starts with a swift knee to the guts of the Firefighter. And a nice stomp too. And another stomp on the elbow. And a kick. Benji certainly started the stronger here. And this happened to the Firefighter the last time around. He was really such a slow starter in the match. Nice leg whip though. That's just what he needs to get back into it. He's got to start building some momentum quickly. Here we go. Leg sweep. Nice leg sweep from him. Benji's straight up though for more. He's got hold of him and he's led him over to the ropes. Now, off the middle rope. Stunner off the ropes! Oh! Out of nowhere. I thought I would have got a bigger pop from the crowd as he wrenches his arm into the mat. Now he's giving Ben a good pummeling on the floor. Oh, what a crossbody slam there. Straight across Pokemaniac Benji. Now he's taunting in his face. He picks him up off the mat, kindly helping him to his feet. Whips him into the corner. And then springboards him back out of the corner. Benji gripping that back. He's going for an early pin here, the Firefighter. I'm not so sure that's going to be enough, but he got a 2. Nice firm hit to the face there. Spins him round and a back body drop. Looks like he's doing his shoelaces up there, the Firefighter, making sure his boots are done up. And here comes the raw strength of him. Look at the size of the man he's lifting up. He lifts him up like a child and slams him down on that back. Oh, Benji's got to be feeling that. Oh, and another swift kick to the spine as well. And an elbow to the chest. He's got to be feeling it, Benji. He's got to be winded. He's gone for the pin again. 1. Just a 1 count that time. I thought he might have caught Benji winded, but didn't quite. A few misplaced strikes there. A nice kick to the guts. He's up on top of him. Oh! spins him round and slams his head into the mat, rolls him back over, and now he's working on that leg, wrenching that weak knee of Benji. Really wrenching on it, trying to get him to give up there. He spins him round. He's toying with him like a rag doll now. He's pulled him away from the ropes. Oh, went to stomp, but he's rolled out of the way, Benji. That's okay. It's another swift punch. Oh, and a massive hip toss from Benji to try and swing the momentum in his favour. He stomps on the arm of the firefighter, who's swiftly back to his feet. Benji picks him up. Oh, he's carrying him like a child up onto his shoulder and drops him onto the top rope. He's got hold of that arm again. Oh, and he's giving the fingers a good stomping, working on the wrist and the hand of the firefighter. And the firefighter up to his feet. Oh, and gives Benji a nice kick in his knee for his troubles. And now he picks up Benji. Oh, the sheer strength rams him into the turnbuckle and tosses him around like a child. And goes for the pin. 1, 2. Benji kicks out. The firefighter doesn't look amused. He's putting on much more of a display here. Look at the power. Lifts him up. Powerbomb. Sit down. Powerbomb. And Benji's back must be in tatters right now. Oh, he's not done yet. Up again off the mat. The sheer power of another sit down powerbomb. Benji's spine must be almost broken in half. That's a deep squat from the firefighter there. He checks in on his opponent. He's allowed Benji back up though, and Benji's got a nice whip in there. Ducks under. Jumps over. Oh, and the big kick from Benji almost took the firefighter's head off, but he's up rapidly for more. Rests him on the ropes. Oh, and a few cheap shots to the back here, bouncing him off the rope. Then he's got to lift him up. Oh, drives him on the back of his head into the mat. That's a nasty one from Benji, and the firefighter rolls out of the ring to regain his composure. He doesn't look like he knows what day of the week it is, and Benji's up top. Oh, and his body slashed him from the top rope down outside. My goodness me. A nice elbow to the back there. Benji getting some payback here. Oh, two-footed stomp on the firefighter's face. That's not what he needed. I don't know what day of the week it is now. You can see he's dazed as he whips and he can't even stay to his feet. It's on a 3 count and Benji's back in the ring and the firefighter is down. He doesn't look like he knows where he is. He's slowly rolling back to his feet. He's on a 6 count and he's slowly making his way back to the ring. Only a 7, but here comes Benji with a nice back elbow. And the firefighter straight back out of the ring smartly and then back in. Got himself a little breather there, which was much needed, and broke up that momentum, and now he's got hold of Benji with the sheer power that he possesses. He's got him on the ropes, off the ropes, and a stunner off the ropes again! And Benji now quick to roll out, but the firefighter's read his movements, and he's out there with him. Oh, but Benji able to counter what the firefighter's intentions. A little snap neck to a kick in the back there, but the firefighter's straight up. He feels no pain, but Benji's got the hold in now. He's stretching that arm, those arms. But the firefighter with that pure power manages to get back out of it and drop Benji to the floor. He whips Benji back into the ring. The firefighter climbs back inside himself. They're grappled up here. He's got him on the ropes again. A firm hit there. Lifts him up. No, and then drops him face first onto that ring, onto the ropes. And it looks like he's building up for something here. It might be the fireman's carry. He's got him up backwards onto his shoulders. And here we go. Straight down on that back that's already damaged. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, but Benji's kicked out somehow. I'm not sure how. The fireman's lift looked like it had finished it all. He's going up top now. The firefighter taking this one much more seriously. Dives off with a massive elbow. He always put Benji through the ring with that one. And oh no, not the other side. He's going side to side here, corner to corner. Dives off. Oh, another massive elbow. He's got Benji back up. Grabs him. Whips him into the corner. And a giant splash in the corner. Benji doesn't look like he knows what day of the week it is. Oh, but he's managed to push the firefighter off there somehow. Oh, and this could be dangerous. Benji's got him rolled up. He's got him locked up. Will the firefighter tap? Can he use his power to get out of it? Oh, just about wrenches an arm free and elbows out of it. You can see those arms for the firefighter are hurting now, though. As Benji and the firefighter are involved in a bit of a exchange of slobber-knockery. Exchanging hits. One man, then the next. Another furious hit there. Oh, and again. Both men dazed. Oh, he ducks it. Oh, but he got caught by the second one, the firefighter. That huge, great big sloughing foot to the face. And Benji now doesn't look like he knows where to drag him. He's pulled him away from the ropes. The firefighter's down. But this could be it. Benji's got the hold locked in. Will the firefighter tap? He's retching the arms. The firefighter's tapping. Benji pulls off a victory. Unlikely, but here's James the Cat again. He's not happy. He takes out the firefighter, and now he's taking out Benji as well. It's not the most vicious assault we've seen between these two, but James the Cat definitely happy with his evening's work there. We can see he looks absolutely fine. Definitely not hospitalised by the table shot last week. And we move into our final match for the evening. A five-way with five competitors that we've not seen a lot of so far. It features the BFG, the Plowman, Mark the Magnificent, Atomic Andy and the Shinigami. And here comes His Majesty to begin the procession.
The following contest is a fatal five-way Extreme Rules match.
Fatal five-way Extreme Rules.
From London, England, weighing in at 167 pounds.
These five athletes will be putting their bodies on the line for our entertainment. His Majesty, of course, taking his time to make his way down to the ring, as is a custom. There's no rushing him. He'll take as long as he needs. Absorbing the atmosphere from the crowd. Here's his royal crown. Adorned as he waves to his adoring fans. They love to see him and he loves to see them. Oh, there's a small child there bowing to his magnificence as he makes his way into the ring. And you can see the audience are thrilled to be near such royalty. And he looks around at his adoring subjects and makes his way into the ring. It's only his second appearance in the KEW. His first involvement was in a ladder tag match, which he won with the Shinigami's help. And now, controversially, he's going to have to face off against his former partner. Lays his mighty scepter in the corner for all to see and adore. He's removed his finery and here comes his next competitor. The atomic dust is out. The big man himself, fresh off his win last week in the Hell in the Cell. He's here for yet more trouble. He fancies his opportunity to pinch a victory here too. It would surely catapult him up the rankings. Diving over the top rope with the atomic dust everywhere. Not so sure it's safe for the crowd to be breathing in those atomic fumes, but there we are. That's why he has the respirator. With the fog cleared, the respirator's gone, and here comes our next opponent.
And from London, England, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Here he comes. The mysterious, the devilish, the devious, the ploughman. Of course, former English teacher who turned his hand to farming. Saw the mask on his scarecrow and realised he could use it to terrify not just the birds away, but also his former students. Turns up now at the KEW, full of the scarecrow powers in the mask, and full of confidence in his new persona of the ploughman. Here to terrify and mystify us all. Brightly booed by the crowd as well. Go on. Here comes the next demon, the demon incarnate himself.
England, weighing in at 268 pounds.
268 pounds of sheer menacing delight. It's Shinigami Walker. The monster that is. You can see the swords on his back. Ceremonial swords from his homeland in Enfield. The demon, though, used them to behead his anyone who questioned him. As over the top rope he goes. Arms aloft, he'll be looking for another victory today to push himself up the power rankings against his former ally in Mark the Magnificent. And here comes the last of our five. A man who Andy is no stranger to. Had him pinned him in the cell. It's Big Fat Gav, the BFG, making his way to the ring. Here comes the hip shake. Oh, the ladies love it. The men love it. We all love it. Showing off his hot bod to the crowd. And that delightful neckbeard. Up the stairs he sneaks and along the canvas. And there's the shake, just for us. How lucky are we? He climbs in the ring. A little flex and there go the pyros. Another little hip shake. Look at his neck beard. He's roundly booed by the crowd. He's a man that they love to hate. You can see in the background there, Shinigami's teeth glowing. A ferocious sight indeed. And straight away, we're into it. And no! Shinigami's almost put the ploughman through the ring immediately. Looks like he's going for his legs, and it looks like Atomic Andy and the BFG are going at it. And walked through the giant DDT there. And another Hurricanrana. The little man flying around the ring, and the big men are going at it in the corner. Mark launches off the ropes, nowhere near anyone. BFG's in trouble with a Shinigami on him, and Atomic Andy, who really wants a piece of him. He's got hold of him and chops him down. Shinigami takes a break out of the ring. It's Extreme Rules, remember, and Shinigami, he's got a sledgehammer already. This is not good news for everybody else. Oh, but the Plowman spotted him and gets back there. And Mark and Atomic Andy going at it. Atomic Andy's picked him up like a child, drops him on the top rope. And the Plowman's wrenching on the ankle of Shinigami, and the BFG backdrops Atomic Andy, and now they're all out the ring. Mark's looking for something under the ring. His Majesty's, he's found the ladder. That's a bit dangerous. I'm not so sure it's what he wanted, but he's smashed Andy in the face of it. And Walker here's got the BFG on the ropes. Oh, and drops him face first off of them. Mark wants Atomic Andy up for some reason. Oh, and a swift kick to the guts, and at the same time the Shinigami is getting a knee, and Mark's stripping off the announcer's table here. Oh, he gets a clothesline in the back for his troubles. And the Shinigami, the driving pile driver. And now Andy's picked up Mark and launches him onto the ladder. Oh my goodness, back in the ring. The BFG and the Plowman are now going at it with Shinigami watching on. Atomic Andy's launching Mark around the ring. The Plowman's out of the ring. And a facebuster for the BFG, the Shinigami there, taking control of things in the ring. Mark's back up and delivering some kicks to the Atomic Andy, and the Shinigami's out of the ring, leaving the BFG down. The Shinigami's looking for something. Mark's flipping around on the outside of Andy. Oh, a steel chair shot straight to the Plowman's face and on his knee. The Shinigami here is looking to take it to him. Oh, the Plowman breaks it up. Big Fat Gav's got the sledgehammer on the outside. Oh, and he's going after the Shinigami with it. Oh, and now Mark. And now Andy's in there to break it all up. He's DDT'd him straight onto the sledgehammer. Oh, and Andy just got away there before Mark could grab him. And now the Shinigami's got him. Oh, and smashes his face into the edge of the ring. And I don't know what Andy threw at the Plowman there, but he didn't like it. And the Shinigami's clothesline Mark Magnificent's face off. And now he's back up and he's been whipped into everyone. It's a bit of a cluster of people on the edge there. Andy's whipped into the ring, the Plowman's whipped away, and so's the Shinigami, and Big Fat Gav's all over Mark the Magnificent and backdrops him on the outside. The Shinigami's down after being whipped into the advertising boards. Andy's up in the ring, and the BFG is looking to clean house. He's got the Shinigami up and down on the outside, and the Plowman with a neck breaker. Oh my gosh, it's all kicking off here. A few nice kicks from the Plowman there, he drops him back down and then almost kicks BFG's face off. Mark's now being whipped into the advertising boards as the Shinigami's got Andy up in a power bomb, spins him round, not on the apron, oh my gosh, and then spins him and throws him into it. Absolute carnage. He now goes after Andy again, the BFG back to his feet. Mark slid into the ring smartly to try and escape, but the Plowman's not letting him go. Shinigami DDT on the outside to BFG. The Plowman and Mark the Magnificent exchanging blows in the ring. Atomic Andy's after the BFG. The BFG's whipped him back over, and Mark's delivered a spinning drive to the Plowman. The Plowman now with his own net breaker, and the BFG lifting the Shinigami up in the air. Andy's got the sledgehammer, which has now been forced to drop, and now he's whipped into the advertising boards. Mark with a DDT in the ring. Shinigami whips, and Mark's going for the pin. One! Oh, the Plowman kicks out, but he's drawn attention to himself there, His Majesty, and the Shinigami's not happy. Mark over a swift kick to the guts, and Andy throws him across the ring like a child by his neck, and now he's after the BFG. The BFG picks him up though, and oh no, not quite. The Plowman goes for a trash can. Mark's on the apron. Oh, diving drop kick, and Shinigami's just dropped Plowman on his face. It's a facebuster for Andy in the ring. Absolute carnage is kicking off here. Mark the Magnificent goes out of the ring. He looks like he's looking for a tool, but he doesn't realise the Shinigami's behind him with a headbutt. And now the Shinigami caught towards him. Mark the Magnificent kicks him in the head. I'm not sure that's a wise move to aggravate him. Not when the trash can's right there. Oh, suplex onto that trash can. My goodness me. He's got a kendo stick that he's just thrown in his face and then clotheslined his head off. And Fat Gav takes off the Plowman's head as well. Atomic Andy now fancies some of the big man. He's gone over there and he's bear hugging the life out of him. He might put him to sleep. Oh, Big Fat Gav's throwing the sledgehammer at the Plowman. And he's finally let go. Mark's got a table. What's he doing at that, the little man? He's found the most awkward weapons he can, I think. He's taken two of them out with it, though. He's bashed him in the brains with it. And now he's gone for the Plowman. And now, the Shinigami's broken up his plans for that table and taken the table off him and said, have some of your own medicine. Table in the face for you. Table in the face for that Gav. And it's all kicking off and all carnage. And Andy's gone for the steps. My goodness me. I wouldn't want to be who gets in the middle of this damage. Big Fat Gav rolled in the ring and then gets steel steps in the back for his trouble. The steel steps are finding their way into the ring courtesy of Atomic Andy. The Shinigami is choking the life out of the Plowman. And Atomic Andy misses his clothesline there. He's going to get a giant suplex. Oh my good lord. The BFG is all over Mark on the outside. The Plowman jumps on Shinigami's face. It's all going on. Oh, a swift kick to the back there. And Atomic Andy taking a breather, and I don't blame him. The action's relentless. Mark the Magnificent, though, looked like he was taunting him there for a minute. I'm not sure that was wise. And then the ring. Oh, the Plowman's just stepped on Big Fat Gav's face and has gone for the pin. Andy can't get in, he's stuck. 2. Oh, a 2 count. Big Fat Gav managed to kick out of it, and Andy absolutely destroyed the Shinigami with his sheer body weight there. Andy now picks up the Plowman. The Plowman ducks out of it. Mark on the outside taking a rest. Shinigami with the headlock is trying to make Big Fat Gav tap. Oh, and it's broken up by the Plowman. That's not a wise move to aggravate the Shinigami. Mark gets a nice clothesline on Andy on the edge. It's the Shinigami and Plowman in the corner. Mark looks like he's trying to break it up for God knows what reason. Oh, and he's taking out the Shinigami out of nowhere. The Shinigami straight up though. Oh, and Andy's up to break it up. Nice strike there. Mark gets the Shinigami back to his feet. The Plowman looks like he wants some of it. Oh, looked like he kicked his face off, but I think it was a Hurricanrana out of nothing. Oh, the steel steps and the Shinigami are out of the ring. Atomic Andy's out of the ring. The Plowman's need a mark in the face, and the BFG has just cleared house. Oh, and he's picking up the Plowman and then trosses him around the ring. Oh, a stomp on the guts from the BFG into the Plowman. And the Shinigami, oh, Mark's kicked the Shinigami in the guts. What's he going for here? Oh, the Shinigami throws him off, and the Plowman's throwing off Big Fat Gav in the ring. And he lifts him up. Oh, the Shinigami gets out of it with a nice neck hip toss. Mark wants more of the Shinigami, though. No, he's going after Atomic Andy. Atomic Andy wants more of the steel steps. He's about to introduce them to the Shinigami's face, but he doesn't, because Mark breaks him up and then introduces his face into them, and Big Fat Gav might have got into them as well. Mark gets hold of the Shinigami. Oh! It's a reverse Hurricanrana. Oh, and then Andy introduces his face to his knee. Oh, and then headbutts the Shinigami. I'm not sure that's wise. Big Fat Gav's up. He's got hold of Mark and he's taking him over to see the boards, I think. Oh, and then clotheslines his head off. Andy here, really flexing. The Plowman. Oh, he's just pedigreed the BFG. Oh, and Andy's just throwing Mark straight into those steel steps. The Plowman's in the ring. The Shinigami's back up. Atomic Andy's got hold of the Shinigami, whose face is going to be introduced to the canvas on the side. Atomic Andy slides in the ring. Mark up, dazed, confused, doesn't know what he's doing. Atomic Andy lifting him one-handed. The Plowman drives him into the mat. His back must be in absolute shreds here. Mark into the ring. It's a 2 count. Oh, and it's broken up by the Plowman. I don't know what Mark was doing there. He looked like he was happy for Andy to take the win as he drives his head into the mat, and all 5 men are in the ring now. Andy rolls out of the ring. Big Fat Gav going for the pin. Shinigami kicks out as one. Mark up on top of the Plowman's shoulders, spins around, and Hurricanranas him down. Mark now wants some of the Big Fat Gav action. Oh, drives his face into the floor, and he's not finished there. He's hunting Atomic Andy. It's a dangerous game to be hunting. A small hit doesn't do nothing to Andy. Oh my God, he's picked him up on his head and destroys him on the outside. Big Fat Gav with the clothesline. The Plowman's back up. Big Fat Gav, he has hold of the Shinigami. Oh, drives him into the ladder. The Plowman takes out Atomic Andy, and Mark can't whip the Plowman into the steps. He's after Atomic Andy again. I don't know why. It's such a bad mismatch for him. It's thrown away by the Plowman, which might save him. The Plowman now throws Andy into the trash can and then celebrates. Mark the Magnificent taking a good breather here. Is certainly needed. Oh, the Plowman gets a strong knee into the head of Andy, and then the Shinigami comes over and wants to deal with some more of it. The BFG taking a rest in the ring, and it's a facebuster on the outside from Mark onto Atomic Andy. The Plowman now has hold of the Shinigami. The Shinigami breaks it up. The Plowman looked like the Shinigami was going for his choke slam there, and it was broken up by Mark. He went like that. He's got the kendo stick, and he went for the Plowman. A silly move, methinks. The Plowman now has got him. Lifts him up. Oh, reverse DDT suplex on the outside. Big Fat Gav rolls Atomic Andy back into the ring. Oh, and the Shinigami's taken full advantage and back body dropped. Big Fat Gav on the outside, taking out the Ploughman. Mark the Magnificent's back up, and he's got him up. He's lifting him on his shoulder and drives him onto his chest. Oh my gosh, he's such a large man to have up there. Mark taking his time to get in the ring. It's 1, 2, Mark steps away. Oh, and then gets a cheeky drop kick in out of nowhere. He gets the Shinigami up. Big Fat Gav on the outside, taunting the crowd and being roundly booed. Andy doesn't like any bit of it. He's getting out. Mark's up on the top rope and flips walk all the way over across the ring. Andy with the trash can on the outside. Mark's on the top turnbuckle. Frog splash! Massive frog splash! 1, 2. Oh, broken up by Atomic Andy. He thought he had it there. He thought he'd undone the Shinigami. Oh no, he's up in the air. And down he comes. It's such a massive way down. He's gone for the pin as well, Andy. 1. Oh, it's just a 1 count. And Mark the Magnificent kicks out. Oh, and then gets a kick in the head for his troubles. The Ploughman's dead on the outside. We missed the action there. The BFG dealt with him. The Shinigami's up. But oh, the BFG straight over to him. The Shinigami drives his face into the mat. In the ring, Atomic Andy and Mark having a dance. Mark's on the top rope again. Oh, hit throws him all the way across the ring. Atomic Andy crawling for the corner. The Ploughman back up. The Shinigami up. The Shinigami, he's got Big Fat Gav out the outside. Oh, massive choke slam. Oh, he might have broke him in half with that one. Mark in the ring. Up to the top, the second turnbuckle. Oh, Hurricanrana across on the Atomic Andy, who's up for some more. Mark whips him over. Drop kicks him in the back of the head. And the Ploughman doing good work as well. Going for the pin. Immediately broken up by Mark the Magnificent. He's having none of that. How the BFG is up on the outside after being chokeslammed, we'll never know. And Mark spins over on the Ploughman. And there's 2 down in the ring. Mark the Magnificent is up. He sees the Shinigami down. He's not seen the BFG back in the ring. He's got the Shinigami back up. Dodges the hit. Gets on him. Oh, he's going for a ride. Whee! Throws him off in the ring. Oh, and down goes the BFG. Mark the Magnificent for the pin. 1, 2, 3. He's stolen it. He's stolen it whilst everyone else. And he was on the outside not knowing what he was doing. And Mark the Magnificent continues his 100% record. Won in the tag team thanks to the Shinigami and stole it at the death here after some real punishment from all the competitors. What a final match for this evening though. True competitors, true fighters, unrelenting action. Absolute phenomenal. And Mark the Magnificent adored in his crowd. One of the true great matches at the KEW there. Pure carnage. Pure carnage. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll agree that that was one of the defining weekends we've had in the KEW. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next week.